Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time since I've filmed a video due to some things that's been going on, but I'm back. Okay, so today I'm going to be using the James Charles palette and I'm going to be going for like a purple look today. So for the first colour I'm going to be using is Single, and that's like the light purple in the palette. So I'm just going to go in with a blending brush. I'm going to go into that purple. And I'm just going to go in a circular motion like this. And then I'm going to go in with Escape, which is the darker purple. Go again with the same brush because it's the same shade of colours. And then I'm going to just darken the crease. I'm just going to blend that out. I'm just going to darken my right a little bit more. And then I'm just going to add Love That, which is just like more of a mauve kind of shade. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that and just blend out any harsh edges that I have from the purple. So I'm just going to cut a cut crease now with my Tarte concealer. This is in the shade Medium. I'm just going to zoom you in. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's the little kids next door screaming like they're playing outside. Just gonna make this one a little bit higher. I'm just gonna zoom it back out. And the look, I've been like completely crazy right now. But so the next thing I'm gonna go in with is Artistry, which is the nice shimmery purple color. So I'm just gonna take this little brush here and I'm gonna just spray it with Fix Plus so the eyeshadow sticks more on to the brush. So the Fix Plus that I used is this is the lavender one. It smells so good. So now I'm just going to dip into that purple. I'm going to put it all across my eyelid. What I've noticed is it actually takes such a long time to actually get onto my eyelid when I use the shimmery shades in his palette. I don't know why, but it just doesn't want to like come on properly. It's starting to come on more. So what I'm going to do is, so I have this palette from Urban Decay which is called the Moon Dust, and it has these like really pretty shimmery shades. So I'm going to use the purple right over here called Magnetic, and I'm just going to go in with that just so the purple is more visible. I'm just going to go in with Fix Plus again, but only a little bit this time. I think I put too much. 1 or 2 sprays. I did like 4. And I'm just going to go in with that. I'm just going to go back again with that brush I was using before, and I'm going to take Escape again, and I'm just going to put it in the outer corner here. I'm just going to blend. And then we all have it. The eyes are done. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go off camera and I'm just going to pop my lashes on quickly, and then I'll come back and then we can do the face. Okay, so I'm back and my lashes are on, and so now it's time for the face. So today I'm going to be using for my primer is the MAC Strobe Cream. I'm just going to be applying that primer with this brush here. I'm just going to be popping it on just like so. Just going to put all over my face. So this is like an illuminating one. So it's like shiny, gives you that glow underneath your foundation. And it also makes you feel like your skin very hydrated. I'm just gonna put on my neck as well, just because I put foundation on my neck. So the foundation I'm going to be using today is my Huda Beauty one, and this is in the shade Baklava, and this is really nice. It's like it's not a complete matte, but it's like matte and satin kind of mix, and I don't put too much just because I like my freckles to be seen, and not too much on my forehead as well, just because I do have a darker forehead than the rest of my face, so that's always an issue where my foundation could look like really white on my forehead. And first I'm just going to be using a brush for now, and then I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and just blend everything out properly. So this is the Real Techniques brush. I'm just going to be blending. Oh, that was a good idea. Just put it all over my lips. So I look really white right now, but that's okay because when I put like contour and my bronzer, it's all gonna come together. And I'm just gonna go in with my damp beauty blender. So I'm just gonna be getting rid of any of the brush strokes that are, or brush, the bristles of the brush that are just like imprinted on my skin, just to give this a smooth finish. Next I'm going to go in again with my Tarte concealer. I'm just going to apply a little bit, not too much. My nose, my forehead, just a little bit, then my chin, and just the side over here. I'm just going to put it over here as well, so I can get rid of that pink that's slightly stained over there. Just going to blend. I know I make the weirdest faces when I'm doing things. I'm just going to take the rest of the concealer that's on the beauty blender and just take it down here. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the NARS concealer just to brighten the inner corners of my eye. And after this I'm just going to go in with my Huda Beauty Tantour. So this is in the shade Light. So I'm just going to go in with, so this is actually a concealer brush, but I don't use it for concealer, I use it for the contour. I don't know, I just like the way it blends on the skin, and I use a beauty blender for concealer anyway. I'm just going to take it like that. I'm just going to brush it in circular motions. So if you look, it's more of a bronzer than it is a contour for my colour of skin. Just darken the forehead a bit because we did make it a bit too white. And I'm just going to go lightly with the remaining product. Go on my chin. I'm just going to take this little brush here. So this is a MAC 575 SE brush. It's like a little angled brush. I'm going to take a little bit of that. I'm just going to run it under the bottom of my lip to make my lip look a little bit more bigger at the bottom. Not that we need it. My lips are big enough. And then I'm going to go again with this, just a little bit, not too much. Just lightly go in to contour my nose. And then what I'm going to do with that is just take the beauty blender and I'm just going to press it into the skin so it doesn't look too fake. And then I'm just going to take the other side and I'm just going to press in the concealer that we did earlier. And I'm going to take my BYS translucent powder and I'm just going to lightly bake and set my eyes so they don't crease. And then I'm going to take this small little beauty blender I have and I'm just gonna dip it in straight down. So it has like this little edge. I'm just gonna put that in there, and I'm just gonna slowly bake my nose. I'm just going to put a little bit more here so that just sets. I'm just going to press it into the skin. Then I'm going to go in with this Hourglass Ambient lighting palette. And so it has 3 different things. So one is, so this one here is a setting powder. The middle one is a highlight, and the end one is a bronzer. So I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush like this, and I'm just going to set my face. And then I'm just going to take another brush and just work off this bake from my nose. And I'm just going to go in with the Hoola Benifit bronzer, just with an angle brush. Just take the rest of that and just... And so the next thing I'm going to go into is blush. So this is the Colourpop Super Sharp Blush in Count Me In. I'm just going to take this brush here. I'm just going to apply it, just bouncing it on the skin. And I'm just going to put it on my nose as well. And so I only put very light blush. I'm not a fan of like really pigmented and pink blushes. I just find them like really bright. So the next thing I'm going to go in with is my highlighter. And I'm just going to highlight my face. And this highlighter is like amazing. And it lasts for so long because of the amount of product it has in the container. So it's like, it's a loose powder, and if you put a lot, it can be like really blinding. I'm just gonna put my brow bone and my inner corner. So this is the amount of product that comes in it. It's amazing. And so now I'm just going to go in with this brush here. I'm just going to go dip into that purple. I'm just going to do a lower lash line. And then the second last thing is I'm just going to go in with some mascara. And now the last product that I'm going to be using is the Jeffery Star lipstick in Calabasas. And there we have it. So this is the final look. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for my next video. Bye!